Morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. I'll tell you what, we we scooted across the finish line here today. I'll be honest with you. Today was hectic. There was things going on, lots of pop-up events, but having said that, we made it work. We're here. We finally made it to the end of the day, and it is a Monday night, which you know that means that we are going to be doing some stuff here in Gw2. We're going to be talking about the game. We're going to be talking about the balance patch, and kind of how do we feel? How do we feel, guys? How is how's everyone reeling from this? Because I've heard a lot of mixed messages. I've heard everything from people being super excited because their class is now on point and it's doing great. Mainly Mesmers. I've heard a lot of Mesmers say that they like it. But I've also heard the flip side of people basically just saying that y'all killed my Scourge and I ain't want to deal with you guys anymore. So where are you guys at? How do you guys feel? How did your class make out? I'm curious. Personally, the Catalyst, which I've been playing, and if you guys see the lightning and hearing all that, we got a storm going over across our area right now. So if I cut out randomly, that's because of what? You guys get it. Tony knows exactly where I'm going to go with it. Is the signets. So they made a whole bunch of changes to the way that signets are playing. And I wondered, is it going to pop up? You were giving me issues earlier. There we go. So what they made the change, especially for my Catalyst, the one that I love, which is the written in stone trait line, which is you get the passive effects of all of your signets, but every time that you use a signet, you gain an aura, which works perfectly for the Catalyst. And the one that I've been finding the most, we'll say, effectiveness, we'll say, is actually a double dagger. And I'm actually going to join Sven in his home instance because farming for stuff. You guys, the first 5 minutes of my stream is always just farming someone else's home instance. I think mine has a ghost chili pepper and then one wood log. That's about it. Let's see. All right. Tony is already here. Goose evening, Tony. Hope you were doing well. Rob is here. The poor druid. The poor druid. I've heard mixed though. I've heard a lot of people enjoy the condition damage coming through. A little under the weather too, so that plays into it. So I'm sorry if you guys are getting that nasty as ASMR. Sparks here, letting the gooses fly. Timo, Del1 Gamer, hey there, hope you were doing well this evening. Max is here. Max, I did, by the way, see your comment, by the way. And you said it was your cousin or someone. I didn't take it any kind of way. I always try to respond to as many comments as I can get to. So, I didn't take it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tommy's here. Tommy, actually, by the way, I did see you talk about how you were, you somehow got chickens at the same time that, like I did. I still have them. They're downstairs and they're angry all the time. Actually, one yesterday, while I was trying to, take it out of the cage and let it kind of walk around our house, it took a crap on me. So we're not on good terms right now. So I'm gonna need you guys to send that, KFC recipe that y'all sent me last week. Send it again. It didn't quite go through. Just curious. I ain't cooking the chickens. Don't worry, I'm not cooking nobody's chickens. My daughters would lose it if I did that. I play mostly Catalyst and was working on Scourge, so I have mixed feelings. Yeah, the Scourge I've heard kind of go both ways, we'll say. Because there are some people who are really happy that it's just focused solely on condition damage. But there's other people who were like, that was my unique playstyle, you know? That was me being able to play the heal Scourge or the heal barrier Scourge. I mean, it's unfortunate that they kind of killed that uniqueness, but I kind of get it, you know? Cosmic Curb is here. Santiago is here. Welcome in, folks. I hope you guys are doing well this evening. It is a wonderful goose evening. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. No sip water tonight. It is a body armor. As I have said, I have that bit of snot going through, so gross. I know, gross. You didn't buy the $20 mealworms and the chickens got pissed. No, my sister did, and I just ended up taking, this is weird. I ended up taking an entire container of dead mealworms and beetles. There's some type of beetles. And yeah. I went and fed them some of that, and they go crazy over mealworms. It's actually really, really good. I don't know why. Oh, look, we got the monkey. We're monkeying around. All right. I see my me on screen before I finish loading in. John, goose evening. Hope you're doing well. And Rob's making wings tonight. I don't know how I should take that, Rob. Thank you very much. Don't know how. A quick note, by the way, if you are a part of the Discord, or if you want to tag in, I have figured out how I can expand the Caffeinated Dad Gaming, or the CDG Highly Caffeinated Guild. I'm going to start trying to build that up a little bit more. So if you guys are in game, you can shoot me a message, or if you just want to tag in your name in here, I'll send you an invite. Yeah, we're doing all the things, trying to grow the guild. That's the whole point. Guild wars. all of that. Hope you guys are doing well on this Monday evening. Watching Caffeinated Dad at 3. God, it is 3:30 in the morning. Are you kidding me? Like, all right, listen. So I gotta put it this way. Like, if I get anywhere past like midnight, I'm like, woo. Like, I know I'm gonna be rough tomorrow, and I don't like complain or about it really, but I know it's gonna be rough. I think we're all here, right? Is everyone here? I think so, right? Oh wait, scrap art's coming in. There we go. Spart, I'm so glad that you're enjoying Ellie. I'm so glad that you are enjoying Ellie, because it is without a doubt one of my, like, we'll say, favorite classes. There's so many things. Can I just go in? Can we just go in? Can you just go in? Let's go. Goose of us. I'm currently grinding my Ellie to max. Really demotivated because of the squishiness. Any tips or words of wisdom? So Sensei, the easiest thing that I can say as far as the Elementalist, and especially once you get up to max level, is that Celestial Gear is going to be your best friend. You're still going to be squishy. Like, well, this is a bad example because I think this is all Vipers, yeah. But, like, you're still going to be a little bit squishy, so that is true. But the idea, the whole, like, focus of the Elementalist is that you're able to bounce back and forth between the attunements. Your strongest point as an Elementalist is your sustain. You are able to sustain like nobody's business. So just always play to the strength is what I will say. That would be my biggest tip. Finally got a Griffin and you're loving it. Awesome. Oh, hey, Trog, you also finished up Vision. That's a big deal. I'm still chipping away at it. I have to do, I think, like one more PvP match, and then I finish Vision of Karuna. I keep wanting to call it like Corona. Vision of Corona. Alrighty. We got a full house today, by the way. We got a whole bunch of people. Corona. Okay, so I wasn't even close. I was actually just saying a beer. A cerveza, as it were. You need a Corona to get through Corona. See, but that's one of those things though, is that like if you if you look at something, have you ever looked at a word like really quick? You looked at it and you just read it and you internalized it faster than you could process how it's supposed to be sound or said. So no matter how you look at it, no matter what you say, it will always come out that one way. Yeah, that's how I did it with Domain of Corona. I kept saying I was like Domain of Corona. No, Domain of Corona. There we go. All right, Sensei, leveling with staff helps. Oh yeah, that's always a great choice. Nathan said an E. Okay, all right. So you don't have to work tomorrow. That's good. I actually do not have work tomorrow because tomorrow is 4th of July. A big holiday here for America and Americans, and you know I've heard of people in other countries celebrating. So you know, get out there, be a little bit patriotic. It's a good day. You need a Corona. CeeLo Frag. Oh yeah, CeeLo Frag is I think it's done like Weaver since like day one. And also again, I'm pretty sure, does he still do his cello streams? Doesn't he play the cello like live on stream? I think I've only caught him once early on. I never really caught any of his streams outside of that. I just know that he does a ton of giveaways. Yay, Stoic, you got the purple bean. All right, so the purple bean, by the way, means that you have been a supporter of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming channel for over 1 year. Yes, you, Stoic, you and Spart have just crossed that threshold. Because you guys, if I remember correctly, you did it on the very first, or you did it together on one of the first strike nights we ever did. Hey, Sprigum, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope things are good. We're doing all right. You're watching. This is Farm Wars 2. Electric Boogaloo. I don't know. Like, I need all of this stuff, like especially the Kralkatite and the Rose Powder. I tell you, those two things go so fast, and I can't even explain it. Sven's over here actually just like gifting us all this stuff. Like, yeah, we have to go and collect it, but it's really nice. Go that way. Found bandit chest. Yes, it has been a year already. It is actually pretty crazy how fast everything went. And you guys are still here. Good Lord. Woo. I haven't scared you off. I haven't made too many coffee jokes. No. Maybe not. I'll get to it. I'll get there. Don't worry. I'll get to that point. You just hang in there. Engineer or Ranger open world. If you want the easiest time, Ranger is going to be your best bet. In my opinion, Engineer is far more fun though. I would venture to guess that if you are going to go that way and you went with the Engineer, it's just unique, you know. And that's also one of the changes that a lot of people aren't too happy about. That was actually one of the classes that I thought didn't make out anymore. So the change to the Scrapper. So the Scrapper brought one of the major group boon or major required boons in quickness. So quickness just makes all of your actions happen 50% faster for any new players out there. And when they dropped their wells, which look kind of like these like little circles of power, just like this, when they dropped their well, they applied quickness, and it was simple. They just essentially just popped it all the time in group content just to get the required effect, which was to apply quickness to everyone. Now that is that's gone. They have to do combo finishers, and specifically blast finishers, in combo fields in those wells that they created for them to apply quickness. So now they have to pay attention. It isn't just set down the well, set and forget. Now they really have to work harder to do what they were already doing anyway. So that's there are quite a few people who I know who are not very happy with how that turned out, and rightfully so, honestly. What is even too many coffee jokes? There is no such thing, at least not to my knowledge. Good Lord, dude. It's got so many damn instance things. Look, Dragon Bash Pinata. How's your gameplay with Ellie and Fractals? DPS not too low? I haven't had anyone complain and tell me that my DPS was too low. And now granted, I think the highest one I've done is like a 57 or so. Like I won't sit here and like pander as if I'm like some type of fractal god. Like I'm trying to do it more because I know how awesome it is and how great it will be. But I've never really had anyone complain about my DPS, and I was running a staff, I think. Yeah, I was doing like a core staff condition. Like, it really wasn't that bad. Oh, I already blew through them. Oh no, I think I'm out. I am out. Lots of stuff though. Look at all this. Alrighty, I'm good. We'll call it there. Let's see. I'm not a fan of the, you started talking about my main right when I tuned in. Oh, it's because I knew you were here, Salted. That's obviously what it is. I obviously knew that you had just walked in, and I was like, all right, well, now I'll start talking about it. No, I'm just kind of covering, some of the things that I've seen. And of course the big ones really being the Scourge, which a lot of players necessarily aren't too happy about, and I kind of understand. The Scrapper, which now has to work harder, although, and then Spart put it out there and made a really good point, that the Mace Scrapper, the Mace Quick Scrapper is now viable. So, you know, we'll see how that actually pans out once we get to the expansion. But as of right now, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a shot. Stoic, PJM, crafting, quick herald rotation. Oh yeah, that's right. how do like what weapons are you using? Are you, because I've seen a lot of people talk about heralds using great sword and short bow. That's what I want. There's only 50 people, underrated streamer. Hey Brody, don't worry, we're keeping it tight knit. This is now like if there's only 50 people here now, we're really creating this, like, it's a club vibe. I don't know why I shrunk down. Tune in next time. No. Oh, I guess we're done. I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me. I know a secret coffee good. I can't spell the I know a coffee joint right around the corner, but there's a latte to be desired. Oh, wait, hold on.
Prepared to die.
After that joke, we're gonna die of cringe. That's what we're going to do, folks. Moving on. Alrighty, so gotta say thank you to my boy Sven, because his home instance is absolutely absurd. Alright, so what I was planning on working on, I still have some things to do in Dragonfall, and I wanted to try to get the Gw2 subjects, but this is an event that this one's going to be interesting because Vision of, yeah, so that's what I'm after. I've gotten most of them, like Visions of Jahai. I still just need to finish the Start a Goddess Mastery. That one's a pain in the ass. And the other reason is because you have to interrupt Joko's minion like a whole bunch of times. It's a pain in the neck. But I haven't done much in Dragonfall, so I might try to do Dragonfall a little bit. Yep, we're going to Dragonfall. All right, so we said thank you, and then we leave. And we fly away. Whoa, coming in way too hot. There we go. Great short bow. Yeah, okay. How is Firebrand? I want to start the game as a support. Firebrand is always going to be fantastic. I still think that they do quick heal Firebrand, and then maybe hopefully someone in here, because I didn't test them during the beta and what they'll be like here in about 2 months, but heal Firebrand is always still a fantastic choice. And a ton of DPS. Like it's actually pretty overpowered, and it's right up there with like the heal alacrity or heal alacrity mech. There we go. Whew, that was difficult. Why not create a bank character for the items you don't really want to throw away? Your storage seems so full. Oh, this is nothing. No, this is nothing. And no, I like knowing where all my stuff is. Look, I take stuff like this, and I just go ahead and there we go. Look at that. All right, we're cleaning up the spots. There we go. It pisses people off. I love doing it because my inventory is always like full. Haven't tested Greatsword, but it looks sweet. Sprigham, I did go ahead and try the hammer dual attack on the Weaver, and unfortunately the hammer needs both like its entire kit, like its entire fleshed out abilities to be functional, I guess is the easiest way to put it. It's not bad, but it isn't great. Let me put it that way. It's like 11 years of work. Recently found your channel, returning Guild 2 after being away for a while. I hadn't played since End of Dragons was released. Okay, well, welcome back. I'm going to try to say this right. Kirla R. There we go. Like, the game is in a great spot, honestly. And I will continue to say that it is a fantastic... and by the way, I'm not an ArenaNet partner. I'm not, like, saying this because I'm, like I'm paid to do so. I am not. I just thoroughly enjoy this game. I find it to be a game that is well worth my time, even if I only put in a couple of hours a week, which that does sometimes happen. You gotta find those games, man. You gotta find those games that really click with you, and this is one of them for me. Do you really do you think it's still worth going for the sky scale now, or wait until after the expansion? Honestly, I would say wait until after the expansion. So I actually, funny enough, I have a whole video coming up on that. It was supposed to go out tomorrow, which I don't think I'll be able to, but definitely by like Wednesday, maybe Thursday, where I'm trying to look at it from the sense of a new player. Like, is it worth spending that much time and effort getting your sky scale before this new expansion. Short and sweet of it is probably not. It's probably not going to be worth your time, so to speak. Just because it seems like they're going to make a very big effort to streamline it, because most of the expansion seems like it's going to be like elevated. It seems like you're going to be up off the ground and doing things that way. So no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I wanted to go up over here. Inventory wars. Why don't I have more inventory space? I don't know. Mainly because when the last couple things that I've gotten from the Black Lion Trading Company, I think have all been, well, here, hold on. Let me see history. So I got the macaw wings. Yeah, a couple chests, basic lumber, like just like things that I needed. This was the biggest one that I had right there. Bam. Ah, the devil rending. It is, guys, this is the perfect hammer skin, by the way. Like, tell me that doesn't look badass. You can't sit there and tell me it doesn't. I would love to know, you made a beginner video, or wait, hold on, Drake asked, recently started playing How's the Scrapper. So if you're just running like kind of a straight, we'll say damage point, are you guys even watching the game, or are you just watching my face? Okay, you guys can see my face. If you're running more of a, we'll say like a just pure DPS and you're not trying to support, and in Guild Wars 2, if you're supporting, there's a couple ways that you can support, and one of the ways is that you can provide boons, so quickness or alacrity, and if, or you could heal, of course, there are heal supports, and scrappers can offer quickness if built right and if played right. But if you're just going DPS and all that, scrappers fine. Scrappers can do quite a bit of damage. And honestly, out of all the elite specs for the for the engineer, I think I like the scrapper the most. The scrapper tends to be the most fun. Okay, I gotta go to Necrotic Coast. Sorry, folks. We're flying on. But yeah, honestly, scrapper's in a fantastic spot. It's different now for those who were trying to support, I guess is the best way to put it. Would love to know, I made a beginner's guide for fractals, and you mentioned each new character has to grind fractal level, but that's not true. What do you mean? Oh, okay, yes, and that was one mistake that I did make, and I have that incorrectly. It was their agony resistance. So agony resistance doesn't transfer per character. So essentially, even if your character, so even if my elementalist was at level 100 and I've unlocked that on my account, apparently you cannot, or you can go into high level fractals. However, you cannot essentially transfer over the agony resistance that you've earned. So if you've already gotten, 200 agony resistance to handle level 100 fractals, that doesn't carry over. That's not account bound, that's character bound. There we go. Yes, I did see that mistake, and that was something that that was pointed out. But I will say that it is fractals are still a fantastic way to go if you are a new player. It's just I actually might run one here or two because I want to try to get some of the dailies gone. Got to do those dailies, yo, because they offer so much gold. Necrotic Coast is all the way over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the way up there. Hey, Nino, what's going on? Any tips for Condition Virtuoso for open world? Some would say power ends up being a little bit better, and I guess it to me it kind of depends on where the hell is the Arbiter? Is he down here? In my opinion, I guess it depends on how you want to play. For the Condition Virtuoso, I've always enjoyed. Where the hell are you? There's a vision over here I have to go and see, but I don't know where the hell it is. For the Condition Virtuoso, I've always really just enjoyed like the dagger and the pistol, just because they're both ranged. And then like I could use like the sword and then the torch if I was going to go a little bit more condition oriented, or even the scepter. In my opinion, though, the scepter's a little slow as far as how much damage it does. All right, where the heck is this place? Wiki, save me, please. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. West of Wailing Bastion. Okay, where's Wailing Bastion? Okay. Okay, Wailing Basin. Oh, it's over here. No. Okay, there we go. Ooh. So if you guys don't know what I'm doing, right now I'm still working on my Vision. Vision is a legendary trinket, and the first part of it that I'm really getting held up on is essentially a paywall. There's a damn paywall in this game. For those starting out, I created and grinding almost all classes and draw and found the alley. Don't wander too much. Choose a class and stick with it. Yeah, and honestly, you can have tons and tons of different, we'll say, variations of like how you wish to play in this game, and I mean that in the sense of alts, you know, because you can have a bunch of different alts in this game, and it's not too difficult, we'll say, to get gear. Like you can just get exotic gear and honestly handle 95% of the content, unless you were going into like we'll say ascended, or you need ascended gear for high level fractals. Okay, that's where that is, but you say it's west on the island at water level near a lonely tree. Okay, that might be it. I don't know why this tree is lonely though. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, hold on. Rob did say something, and I do want to answer Rob. There we go. Oh, there we go. Go, come on. Can you speak on the upcoming guild challenge? Yeah, so the upcoming guild challenge, and I don't know if it's reset yet, but I know that it has to reset a little bit, or it has to reset once a week, is I've opened up the guild challenges, or the guild missions, I should say, to them to be weekly missions that we have to do. Now, the only thing about that, though, is that it won't reset until tomorrow. I've made them less oriented around PvP. Even though most of the guild does do PvP, I think it would be nice to have like a bunch of different things that we can do. I think that would be cool. That'd be fun. Get more, a little bit more people interested, you know. All right, here we go. Now we can go fast. Skirt. Missed it. This dragon's really working hard. Trying to. I think I'm following the right way. I hope. I don't know. This looks like the right way. Oh, go down. How many more do I have? I still have 68 more of these to go? Good lord. Where are you guys trying to take me? This is basically... You guys are watching Pac-Man right now. That's what this is. Laser focus, and I missed one. Nope, we're gonna collect them all. Pokemon, gotta catch them, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Don't ask me why, but I've recently fallen into a couple of channels that play old Pokemon, like just clips, random clips, and I didn't realize it as a kid, but Ash is so based, and he's such an ass to Misty. Like, he is such a jerk to her, and I swear, if you get a chance, just look at, like, Ash is based, because, like, 90% of the time, anytime Misty says anything, like, he absolutely roasts her. Like, it's actually hilarious. There's a couple of them I've been watching. I'm like, good lord. Aren't all 12-year-olds? Oh no. There we go. Okay, where's this next one? Oh, good lord. Woo! That was actually a tough one. All right. All right, so we got Vision of Dragonfall. The battle for Dragonfall hasn't really picked up yet. Collect strategic resources for. There we go. Let me catch up on chat. Here we go. Oh my goodness, you guys messaged so much. I all the way up here. Scrolling down, now we caught up. Nino popping in with the goose. Got it. Fractal's a good place. Tony Rizzo. Alrighty. I heard ArenaNet will make an alternate way for people to get sky scale much easier. Yes. And that's going to be here in the new expansion. Hopefully it's smoother, and I'm guessing that most of the expansion is going to be require flying, so that's why they're going to make a bigger effort. And I hope that that is the case, because there's a lot of players who are just like, well, the heck with that. Like, I can get basically everywhere with my normal mounts. Why do I need the sky scale? And it's like, well, since getting the sky scale, I find it a lot easier. Yeah. Mystic tribute, gift of fortune paywall. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I'm having an issue with, and I think it's, I'm gonna look it up. A Vision of Istan, where you have to craft 6 astral weapons. And I think you mentioned actually earlier, Trogdor, you were talking about like a way to farm Kralkatite ore faster. And that's something that I gotta do. Let's see. And yes, Alexander, I plan on making that guide, a vision guide, and kind of like what I learned and what I picked up. Absolutely. Started playing the game 2 weeks ago. I have 156 PvP games and still my highest character level. I've just been creating, deleting characters to find the class I want to main and still struggling. Honestly, you're not going to find any one class that you're like, this is where I'm going to stay all of my time, until you put time into the game. Because the way that classes function in PvP is vastly different in open world versus any other type of PvE, world v world. They change. So it's kind of hard to only base it on PvP. But I say go there and check out the way that it looks. Like, how does it act? How do the attack swings go? You know, like things like that. You'll find it. Alrighty, so we got a bunch of Mistborn notes. Let's see. We'll go back. Collect Eternal Embers. Has that already been done? We'll see what these guys need me to do. Weaponized. Alrighty. Whoop. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing.
Friday, September 8th at Ovation Hall in Ocean Casino Resort. Evanescence.
Cayenne pepper. By the way, right now, Double Dagger is like absolutely popping. I'm not gonna lie. It's one that I would highly recommend. Okay, oh, you ready? Ow, okay, well. Like, I just absolutely chunked this dude. Like, and I'm actually running more of a burning Condi set, like, more than anything. But here's the big kicker right now. And this is why I'm loving the way that the Catalyst is playing. Like essentially, I'm able to get 10 stacks of elemental empowerment paired with my empowered empowerment, so I'm getting like 20% increased like overall damage, or 20% increased overall stats. It's ridiculous. Signet Catalyst is a thing right now, and it is popping. It is popping. The Sky Scale takes away from the other mounts, though. Yeah, it does, and I think they're kind of moving on from mounts as kind of like their mainstay, so to speak. I'm just jumping on this dude in this corner. No. No. Don't want to have to repeat myself. Because I mean, look at this damage. This is absolutely insane. Everyone, just forget that last sentence. Just move on. Move on. Oh, double cats. Boop. Just join the stream with me saying no. I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. Oh, dodge roll just in time. Pixel perfect. Hit him with that. Walk away. Bam. Bop. 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 So essentially the dagger change too is pretty funny because like as you're getting you're using your dagger 3, 4, and 5 if you're running double dagger. Like, and I'll show you. It's just essentially you're just hopping up and down. Like, so look. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then even to look at that, I didn't have any anything down, and I still ended up getting 8 stacks of elemental empowerment. It is so super strong, super strong right now. Can't wait to the double sword kata. I hope that they're like holding something back from us, and that like when we actually get to we'll say Secrets of the Obscure, like they're like, oh, by the way, we were just kidding. Like you can do double sword catalyst, or what's it? The Reaper has something else. Jeff and John, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. You guys are watching a low budget streamer. At least I'm not in my basement though. That's cool. I got that going on for me. This is my upstairs. It's nice. It's premium. I'm just sad they messed up with the dashes. Which ones though? Like I think they're all pretty much the same, or at least I don't know if I saw it. Sky Scale is the most versatile. You're better off using but you're better off using all the other mounts. Yeah, the other mounts are significantly easier to get, and honestly, you can do most things with just those mounts anyway. And I will say is like you get the ones that come along with Path of Fire, and that's actually a little hint, I should say, of what's to come with my next video, by the way. Oh, watch, you ready? Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh, wait, and I made my graphics card pop up. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, sounds like the thunderstorm died down. Now it just sounds like rain, which is good because my plants need some rain. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Love it. All right. Oh, we gotta get back. Quickness runes. It just joined the stream for me saying no. Listen, there's a lot of things that I'll say things and I don't intend them to go some way, but I know that one of you guys out there is gonna be like, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I read between the lines. I read between the lines. I knew exactly where this was gonna go. Okay, so we got the Eternal Embers. I think, I might have to go to the Omnicon camp and go do that. Doing any World versus World? Not typically. My only quarrel with World versus World is that usually it takes quite a bit to get that done. That's my only, we'll say, quarrel, really. Collect all the embers. Right, so that maybe I need to be in the Crystal Bloom camp when that happens, because that's a part of Vision of Action. A Vision of Action. There we go. Easy peasy. Need to complete. That's fine. That's after. Okay, so this Visions of Enemies Leyline Infusion is after the or during the main boss fight for this, which is actually would be pretty soon. So. Let's go. I actually just gotta. I received a bag in spam. All right, guys, listen. I appreciate it. I do. Like my inventory's fine though. This is okay. I still have what? I still have like 20 spaces, 30 spaces. I'm fine. Look, and I swear I can make more room. Hold on. My thing is, I have all this damn bloodstone dust. That's all it is. You guys are killing me. You guys know that, right? You guys are absolutely... And send in the gooses if you got them. Ugh. The dashes stop on a foe instead of going through, which I liked. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Brick that blood zone. I'm bricked up. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Nope. Nope. No. I'm not doing it. Not doing it again. Give me that sweet, sweet powder. Mistborn Hero. Holy crap, that's a lot of Mistborn stuff. Alright, thank you very much for the extra bag spot, and I think I have one in my bank. So, thank you. Greatly appreciated. You guys. I don't know why I had to say it like that. Alright, so I need to go get a memory encapsulator, because it looks like I'm going to end up doing the Dragonfall meta. We're good to go. Thanks for using YouTube versus Twitch. So, like, and it's funny is because whenever I talk about like why I chose YouTube over Twitch, it's like whenever I watch them and I'm talking about it, if I talk about like one of my videos, it's in my mind, it's like I can just be like, oh well, my video's right here on my channel, so you could just like bam, it's right there, no problem, you could see it. And it's like, oh okay, that's easy, cool. But it's funny because if I'm on Twitch, then it's like, hey, make sure you go check out my YouTube channel where I'm doing this. I don't know. Like this was my problem. I was like, I didn't want to have it split. You know, I didn't want you guys to have to go a whole bunch of different places just to watch me do the stuff that I'm doing. I wanted to kind of make it easy. Nope, wrong one. But that's why I ended up going with YouTube over Twitch. That's it. There we go. And also, right out the gate, YouTube is only, what's it? It's a 70-30 split. So any money I make off of this channel, from like, we'll say like from memberships, which are the subscribers, or any super chats, which are essentially the donations or bits, we'll say, anything I make off of that immediately right out the gate, I get 70% of it. And YouTube keeps 30, whereas Twitch, I would have been at 50-50 for a while, and still even now, even if I was doing what I was doing. So it's like, I don't know. It just, in the long run, it just ended up making more sense to me.
Hello there.
And we got 3 people just joining in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are well. I don't know why my voice cracked. All right, so we got that. I'm going to have to craft another vision crystal, but I think I have more than enough stuff to go ahead and do that. Nino said, hope you're so fun to watch, CDJ. Hey, I appreciate that. I try to make it interesting, so it isn't just me like, on tonight's journey, we are going into world versus world. Like, to me, that's boring. And Spart gifted a membership. Hey, look at that, Tony.
Distinguished gentleman.
Welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much, Spart. Your support is always appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all spoil me. Who got me the bag spot? Because I feel like you guys felt bad for me. Like, you're like, look at this nerd. I think I have to have a bag slot somewhere else. I think I do. Grabbed a cup. Thanks for on YouTube. Absolutely. I really think YouTube is pretty damn good, honestly. Like I haven't really had too many issues with that. Absolutely. So Spart has been following my channel like for a long time. Him and Stoic actually just hit the 12-month mark, so they've been supporting my channel for 12 months now, which is crazy. Because I can't believe that, one, it's been a year that I've been streaming, or over a year that I've been streaming, but then two, that they haven't like decided to like step away. Oh hey, Smooth, I'm sorry, I did see that was right before there. Yes, today we are I'm just working on vision, really talking about the patch changes and stuff like that, you know, all the good stuff that we do, all the good stuff. Clickety clack. All right, so let's see. I need 2 of these. I'll just craft 2. Gifted membership, awesome, fantastic. Just got into Guild Wars 2 and saw your videos. Nice job. Hey, I'm still not quite sure what the hell I'm doing, but it's one of those things that I kind of making it up as I go, we'll say, and it's turned out pretty well. Watching it live this round. Well, welcome in. Hell, see you. Look, there you go. You made it. Also, I love your content. It's refreshing. Listen, one of we all know that this game is great, and like there's a reason that it's been around for 10 years, and it still is like one of the best places, we'll say, to have everyone show up and be here. I just said two. So it's one of those things that I'm like, this game is so great, you need to be here. And Ron, welcome in. Thank you for joining the Life Roast. We actually just had 2 people go ahead and join in, so go ahead and hit them with the gooses. Everyone fly them out. Let's go. I gotta go get an auger stone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are just watching the the low tier stuff. It's like all budget. Like I keep trying to say that like I want to I did not need to do that. I just sent everything in here. Yeah, no, I need you. Okay. Lesser vision. Okay. All right, so that should be good. Let's go buy this. I want to scroll up real quick. Ron, yes, there is a guild. So if you guys go ahead and just put in your gamer tag or your we'll say in-game tag. So if you go up to your contacts and looking for group, it's going to be whatever this tag is right here. You go ahead and send that in here, or you can send me a direct message. We did get a whole bunch of new spots in the guild, so trying to build it up, at least welcome in some of the new people who are coming in. Just looking for people. I mean, there's usually someone on. If anyone's on, it's either Spart, Astral, Stoic. I mean, what's it? There's John. Look at all these people. Like, this is crazy. You guys are spoiling me. All right, so we need memory encapsulator. God, that's eating up all my ectoplasms. Okay, so I got that. That's cool. Yeah, just go ahead and put in your tags. Vision is not feasible without sky scale because you need it for these visions of landscapes, because a part of the sky scale is you have to close the rifts, so you need to at least have the sky scale to close said rifts, you know? Is there stuff we can farm on legendary before expansion, or mats be on the new zone? So historically, basically every, we'll say, expansion has had, or every legendary requires, I believe it's gifts of might and magic, or gifts of condensed might and magic, and essentially they are all of the crafting materials that you would see. So like all the different fangs, all the different totems, the dusts. I mean, there's all these different things that like you can be farming on right now that have historically been a part of those legendaries. I guarantee there will be some type of map specific currency that you're going to have to earn for, at least for the precursors, but you can at least get a head start on what we could venture a guess, because all the other legendary gear requires those mights and magics and basically everything else, you know? Welcome in, welcome in. Everyone shouting out the gooses. All right, let's go ahead and get you in, Ron. Here we go. Bam. Hope you guys see me like squinting, like these glasses. Oh, Alexander, I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. Are you on E? Oh wait, yeah. I think you mentioned that you were on EU, right? Let me see. Does not appear to be like it was found. Bam. What? What do you mean, the email address that I found? All right, so you guys are seeing this is... Okay, that one worked. That one worked. Okay, hold on. Oh, you're on EU. Oh, yeah, okay, that might make sense. I'm on NA, unfortunately, guys. My bad. All right, so we got that. It's now a guild sign up stream. This is how I'm fleshing out the guild. Like my goal has really, I just wanted people to come and play with me. So like, shit, shut up, everyone stop. I wanted people to play Guild Wars 2 with me. And this was the long game. I was making all this content just to make a guild so that we could all be on the same team. I'm not gonna say play. I'm not gonna use that word anymore. That was awkward, and I'd like to move away from that moment.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Smart move. Immediately, yeah. CDG. That's probably not gonna be your best bet there, buddy. I would say just stand down. Just stand down. Let it go. Is it worth playing in a duo? If so, what class you play more? Ish. So, in most of the time in open world, you don't necessarily need. Where's the landing zone? Oh, it's up there. In open world, you don't necessarily need a support per se. Like, you won't need someone to essentially be there to heal and cover all of your bases and essentially have like a DPS and then a healer essentially in open world. But having said that, if you ran like, oh, I did not want to get tangled up with this dude. Essentially, if you ran like more of a support style DPS, like one that can provide like specific boons or can do things like that, then sure, that might actually be a little bit more reasonable, honestly, because when you're running a support in that sense, as far as like helping out and being there, I mean, most stuff in open world doesn't necessarily require support. It just requires essentially your character to be able to be self-sustaining is basically what it really boils down to be. Ow. Oh, he got blasted. Oh, I'm getting blasted. Cleanse those conditions. There we go. Is a roller beetle worth getting? I think so, honestly. And especially if you already have Living World Season 4, I would definitely say go get the roller beetle, because that's fairly low barrier, and it's honestly one of the fastest mounts in the game if you play it right, you know? We just got to get this guy over to his place down here. Although he's almost dead. Can we heal him? Guess not. Why can't you heal a robot? Yeah, so this is the Catalyst build I've actually been playing for a little bit, and I've been really, really enjoying it, which is a double dagger Catalyst. It's a condition-oriented Catalyst, so I'm running essentially all the condition damage, that's strike damage up there. And then essentially everything here is improving bleeding and conditions. This one right here, it takes the cake. Every time I use a Signet, essentially I'm getting a free aura, which allows my Catalyst to be at 10 stacks basically full time, you know? Boop. Okay. This dude's having like the easiest time. For my stats, I'm running, I believe, actually full Vipers, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm full Vipers, and then I'm even running Rune of Balthazar just because I had a bunch of those laying around, and I just figured might as well use it. Why not? Why not? As a newbie, appreciate your content. Oh, hey, thank you. The game is great. It just needs a little bit of assistance, you know? Oh, well, hello. Good evening. Is that Tony? Tony coming in with the Catalyst? Is that you? Yes, it is Tony. Actually, Tony, I think you and I met here at the same place anyway. This is I think the exact spot. Look at that. Tony. Magic does happen. Boop. Okay, there we go. Oh, Tommy, did I not get you, buddy? I'm sorry. Oh, that just moved. Wrong one. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I think all the camps are good. Now we just need to... Do we still have to go up here? Oh yeah, we have to go clear the landing zone. Which is the easiest way? Okay, just the way that I came. Okay, here we go. Do. Yeah, so and I do want to make a note is that like the guild is at least Caffeinated Dad Gaming, the guild that where you can join in and essentially be a part. I'm trying to make it more active. I usually have a tough time actually playing during the day. And the only reason being for that is, well, obviously because I usually work a full-time job, and I have my little ones, and it's kind of hard for me to sit there and constantly, you know, log in during the day and do stuff like that. And then sometimes at night, I'm actually just straight up doing nothing but content. So I'm like, basically getting, basically getting everything that you see here. And that's, I do want to set that precedence. It's like, I try to be as active as I can, but there's nights that I don't even get on because I got, you know, there's stuff to do. Oh, okay. Rude. Smack, 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 smack. So I'm not even like really trying, and I've been able to keep and maintain 10 stacks of elemental empowerment. And then look, ready? Condition, condition. Now I'm at 10 stacks. This is crazy. And then it's like I have on-demand healing if I want to. I have aura generation in like 3 other places. Like if anything was going to be popping off, it is dagger, signet, core elementalist, or dagger, signet, catalyst. Where's the enemy? Okay, there's no enemies. Oh, blasted. Like, boom. I'm able to keep up 10 stacks, like, essentially the whole time. This is so broken. Yes, you probably did, Springham. I hope things are well for you, but I haven't seen you in a little bit. Usually, Springham graces us with all the gooses in the morning on the Discord. Which, again, that is something that, you know, we sometimes talk, and I've seen quite a few people join in. So, welcome in, if you guys were a part of the Discord and all that. But, again, it's usually just us talking about like what we're doing in game and stuff. Oh, okay. 7K, and I'm not even running power. That's what's scary. It's like if I were running power, I think like I would be even more concerned with the amount of damage that we're doing. Hey, cleared our landing spot. There we go. That's why I love the game, not gonna lie. It's easy to pick up, and when you pick it up... Okay, that just fell and crushed me completely. That's a big golem. And not feel pressure to log in every single day. Oh, absolutely. And that's why I stress this game... Oh, okay. That's why I stress this game to basically everyone I talk to, is because, like, there's so much that this game does right... that it's like, oh, gotta get out of there. There's so much that this game does right that I'm just like, I'm so surprised that it doesn't get we'll say the love that other MMOs get. Like, there's some people who talk about how MMOs are like, oh, it's the best in the world, it's so great. Okay, dodge roll, thank you. But then it's like, ooh, almost died there. Pop the signet. Okay, now I'm dying. And I died. Alright, I don't have my shirt on tonight, folks. I can't die here. Help me. The shirt isn't on. The shirt isn't on. I don't have the down state as part of my rotation. Oh, I dodged that. Daily Dragonfall event. There we go. Alright, I think... Are we good? I think we're good. I think that was all of them. Okay, yay! There we go. Oh, yeah, Tony's running the Selly gear. A couple couple weeks ago, did a giveaway. Actually, you know what? I do have some things to give away, funny enough. So Sven, I'm glad you reminded me because I completely forgot. So Sven offered me some things that, because I think Sven went ahead and purchased like a whole bunch of Black Lion keys and opened up all the chests that he had, and there was a whole bunch of things that he didn't necessarily need. And I actually have some of those to give away. I got a receipt in game it. And speaking of the devil, literally just as I was talking about it, made it happen. It's man. I have to be able to give some of this away. I wasn't ready for it, but I guess what's the simplest way that I can do this? Alrighty, so I'm gonna be giving away some of these shimmering aura axe skins. So this is what they look like. So when you have them wielded, they look all sorts of fancy. I think they run for about like 30 gold each. Yeah, so like what's the shield run? Shield, yeah, the shield's 30 gold. Yeah, it was 4,000 gems. Yeah, you just sent me a whole bunch of stuff. So like, what's it? Here's the staff. Oh, that staff does look badass though. That is a cool looking staff. All right, so we got those. I got a rifle. I got a hammer. I got 2 hammer skins. Yeah, okay. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, the event's starting. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking of for the hammer. So this is the first one I'll give away. So for the aura hammer, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Closest one to it, going above or below, wins it. There we go. Enter in a number between 1 and 100, and if you guys are close, the closest one wins. Essentially, is what it'll be. Okay, okay, keep going, keep going. All right. Make sure to enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Fate went ahead and won. It was at 30. It was 37, and he put 39. He or she 39. I'm sorry. I gotta remember about that. Mr. Fate, you have won the hammer skin. Go ahead and shoot me an in-game message or send me your tag right here, and I'll send that off to you. I have a whole bunch of stuff that Sven has given to me that I have to give away, so don't worry. That will be the first of many. See, like the thing is like I'm like the cheap kind of like giveaway. I only give away the things that people just give me anyway. Did you miss the mail opening? A rigged competition. I had the number. Boom. All right, and I'm standing in bad stuff. All right, there goes the hammer. Don't think. And we'll just say, congrats. There we go. Bam. Oh, hey, I got something over here. What was the skin just got back? So Sven went ahead and unlocked like 62,000 boxes. I don't know. Sven, if there's a whole bunch of things that are in this game, and I feel like Sven just has everything. I might be convinced actually that Sven is actually just an arena net dev at this rate. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure he is, and he's just not telling anyone. But the I was given a whole bunch of skins. And they're like the shimmering aurora staff skins, or shimmering aurora skins. So I got a war horn, I got a staff, I got 3 axes, I got a shield and a rifle, and then I got this hammer. Look at that! Look at that beautiful thing, magical hammer. So essentially, like whenever someone gives me something, I try to find a way to like. Because I'm okay, honestly, with most of my stuff. I don't need a whole lot that, like, I'm not farming for anyway on my own. So it's like, I don't know, give you guys something for watching, aside from really awkward statements and content. I guess. And I did see someone talk about it. I'm running the a core signet, or excuse me, a catalyst signet build, and it's running double daggers. I'll show you actually over here. So it's running double daggers, and essentially full vipers. I'm running Rune of Balthazar just because I have a whole bunch of those. Yeah, and it cooks. It does some serious damage, you know. There we go. I just got very lucky with the Black Lion chest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That paid sponsorship. I'm not an ArenaNet partner, but that's how I get my partnership stuff. I get my giveaways through Sven. Smack, smack. Bam, bam, bam. Bit, bit, bit. Not buying the expansion until I make partner. You might have to wait. I don't know. Like, they did the whole coffee thing, and I was like, this has to be my moment. Like, they did the whole Madrina's, I think it was the Madrina's coffee thing, and I went ahead and I bought it because I, like, oh, sure, I'll go ahead and try that, right? Like, that was my idea. And then it was like, every time I've seen it, I'm like, oh, come on. Like, that coffee's like my stuff. Like, that's my thing. That's my whole brand. You're killing me. Had no weapon swap like Elementalist. Honestly, I could see them doing that. Like, just let the Revenant just have one weapon set and then just buff the weapons a little bit. Because there are certain times that, like, even when I'm playing my my Revenant, that I'm like, you know, a lot of this stuff is just like, it is a lot of micromanagement. I know that's funny coming from someone who's played like Weaver, who's played did we get them all? We got them all? Okay, we only got one. Okay, so now we should probably go across, right? Right. Yeah, I think we might have to go across to go and help. Yeah. I don't know if I can get close, but maybe we can sneak through here. Go help the Omicron camp. Mom, get the camera. Okay, come on. Stop clinging to everything. Just find... Okay. You're killing me. We're doing this. We're doing the Dragonfall meta. Aggressive grunting noises. This is what you guys come here for. This is top tier content. Tony flying around on his Griffin, by the way. If you have your Griffin is faster most of the time. Bam, bam, bam. I'm telling you, like, I can get a 14k tick of burning if I just play everything appropriately. This is so like broken. No expansion, boo. I hope that I do get a ArenaNet partner, because it's just, you know, it's like one of those things that I don't think I would change, like, necessarily, like, the content that I'm doing, or like I would do anything really that much different. But it's like, I feel like like the community is like started to grow, and I think ArenaNet was touting like they had like over 1 million new accounts created within the past like month or so. So I mean, I guess that's signs of life, signs of hope. It doesn't say like, did they buy expansions, did they do, you know, this, that, and the other. Like, it doesn't really tell you much more than, hey, you know, they purchased or they have an account. basically is what it's telling you. But it is exciting to see that they're starting to grow, you know? Bam. Bam. Easy peasy. Sadly, they changed direction. Catalyst is better than Weaver. I just unlocking Weaver. Wishing I would have gone Catalyst. The Weaver, no. The Weaver is a fantastic profession. It is a fantastic elite specialization. One that I would recommend, of course, like just because the Weaver is very, very good. It is a little bit more BPM situated, so you do end up having to essentially press more buttons, but it's also really engaging gameplay. Like without a doubt, some of the most fun that you'll have, honestly. So it's one of those things that, like, yes, it might be different, and Catalyst is good right now, but you can technically run a Catalyst Weaver and probably still do just as fine. Like, you think they'll fix Mechanist Pet for underwater? Nope, because ArenaNet is a small dev company. That's been something since the beginning of like End of Dragons that they haven't even touched. I'm sorry. I know that's not the answer you were hoping for, but no, they are. I doubt they're gonna get to that shit. They're a small dev company out of Washington. And then I wonder why it's like, well, damn, like I'm surprised I'm not an ArenaNet partner. This doesn't make sense. I'm over here trash talking their game. After we go up, we need to go down. We need an Atlantis expansion. They really could do a great job if they had an underwater expansion and they just kind of retouched the underwater combat. The underwater combat's great, but 90% of players don't know really what the hell to do with it. You know, it's actually a little sad. It's because it's a lot of fun, but I feel like most people are just like, meh, I don't need this. All right, I think. Okay, they're still working on that last one. We can probably make it there in time, right? Oh, gotta go up. Gotta go up and out. Zod, thank you for grabbing a cup. Hope you're doing well. It is a very goose evening. We are hanging out, just doing some Dragonfall things. We're on top of a giant dragon. This is actually kind of a little bit spoilers for anyone who's playing through the story for the first time. This is a flying purple people eater. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about, go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Y'all can't. That's right. Arena now make Ranger hold rifle or pistol. I still think that they're holding to that like Druidism kind of like look. That's the reason that they're not going to change it. They're not going to allow the Ranger to essentially be able to use a what do you call it? A rifle or a pistol. They're not going to do it because then it's like, okay, well, it kind of ruins the aesthetic of it being like, oh, hey, he's all nature-like. Thank you, 12. That's what I was talking about. Nobody said anything. I was like, come on, guys. Like, don't make me the weird one who knows that song. Like, I was like, what I want more. Flying Purple People Eater. And everyone's like, no, CDG, we don't really get it. Okay. I thought I had a good joke, damn it. Come on, let me fly. Let me fly. The hell am I still in combat? What? There we go. Had to climb a mountain. Bam, bam, bam. I love the Earth now. Like, Earth is just hilarious because I just beat that guy back into the corner. I hate that I can't say anything without it being kind of like, what'd you say? You said something funny there, didn't you? Dude, with the most builds don't work with underwater with limited weapon selection. True, but But like, I mean, they're expanding weapons here anyway, so it's like, like, would it really be that far off, right? Oh god, dude's getting trashed. He didn't even get to cast anything. Trashed. Trash canned. 2 months core to End of Dragons and all living story. Speaking of story, is it possible to finish the story in Living World X Pack before Soto? How many hours would you figure? Asking for a friend who wants to get caught up. Honestly, if you powered that through, and I mean that in the sense like you spent, I don't know, like, yeah, probably like 2 to 3 hours. We'll say 2 to 3 hours a day leading up to it, then yes. But I will say there's a lot of story to go through, so it could be a little bit longer. The main story, so the core story doesn't take all that long. Path of Fire, End of Dragons, Heart of Thorns, they all don't take that long to do. Each of the Living Worlds, we'll say sub-stories or chapters, I should say, take about 2 hours to finish. And that's if you're absolutely cooking and you're tuned in and you're just crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Having said that, you could definitely do it. If they're playing essentially like pretty dedicatedly. Yeah, dedicatedly? Yeah, absolutely. I just wonder if all the dragons have hollow alternate realities inside of them. Probably. We didn't stop to hang around to ask. We just kind of cooked them, and then we're like, all right. Mission accomplished. Do 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 do. Aw. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. 10 stacks of burning and conditions. Easy peasy. 2 months core to End of Dragons and all living story. Yeah, it really just ends up depending on how much time they're putting into the game. If they put a bunch of hours into the game frequently, then yeah, you can crush it. You can get through it, no problem. Boop. Hi man, first time. Nice job out with the standard. I appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, the Elementalist is the one that I basically stayed with the longest. 110%. Wait, I have an emote for that. By the way, thank you, Tony. Battle Mage has been the holy grail of our MMO archetypes, so it's hard to pull off. Warhammer almost had it. Which are you talking about in Warhammer? I mean, I'm interested because Sprigham and I have talked back and forth about the Battle Mage, and I think the closest thing is going to be a sword. Probably a sword dagger catalyst, in my opinion, would be the closest thing to a battle mage, because it's a mix of, and you can run like condition damage on it and do fairly well. I think it would do better with Condi, probably, but did I miss something? I think I missed something. No, okay, I'm caught up. How do you feel about people still hating on Chrono since they don't just have to press a button and give boons? People are hating on Chrono. I think right now personally, I think that the Mesmer is very strong, and it probably will get adjusted for Soto. But all right, we're flying. All right, we should all group up. It's kind of my thought. Here we go. Oh, practicing downstate. Don't worry, this happens. This is completely normal. I'm completely in control. And we gotta fly up here. Okay, where are we going? Alright, follow the commander. Okay, I guess we're going down here. Bum, 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 bum. I do think that the Mesmer will have to be tweaked just a little bit before Soto. But honestly, it's in it. You got to look at it like in the exchange. If they can deal high damage, but then they can are capable of, we'll say, of kiting and doing all these other things that really just make it a lot easier for them to survive. But if you catch them and they get instant obliterated, to me that's balance. To me that is balance, is because you are able to have high damage and high risk, high reward. But if you play incorrectly, you're going to get trash canned. So, like, to me, that's good balance. Because it's like, what good is having all that damage? Okay, whoa, hold up now. Hold up now, hold up. Everyone relax. Get your heal on. There we go. Oh, wake up, I gotta get out. Come on, pick me up. There we go. Woo. All right, where are we going? Where's everyone going? Okay, I guess we're going down here. Warhammer Online, the MMO. I can't remember what it's called now, but class like Archmage. See, and that's the kind of stuff that I'm all about. You like talk to Sprigum. Oh, whoa, okay, not what I needed. Not what I was expecting. Someone in guild, Aiden in guild, was just like, "Wait, is this guild full of people from IT?" And I'm technically, if you want to look at it, like I'm kind of in medical insurance, kind of. And it's kind of loose. It's not like wait. Does everyone who play Guild Wars 2, or are you guys all IT people? Like yeah. So same here. Ooh. No, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Okay, there we go. I always found myself considering change to Mesmer, but at the end I can't lose the bond with Ellie. And see, and that's the thing. And, like, I even made a video talking about that. Like, if I were to do, where the hell's my mouse? If I were to do anything other than elementals, it would 100% be Mirage. I love the Mirage. Okay, look, no, you need to die. You need to die. Damage is cooking. All right, what do we got? 5. So it's probably gonna break for the ley line, right? Oh, where commander? Yeah, there we go. Catmander. Okay, is double dagger better than celestial open world? Because I really love double dagger. Honestly, you can do Martin, you can run whatever you want to and still be really efficient. Right now I'm running a essentially a core or a signet catalyst, and it is just absolutely cooking. And the main reason is that the signets right now are very strong, especially paired with the catalyst. Oh, now we gotta go. We need to get the branded Riftstalker, which is over there. The signets right now are very strong with the catalyst, just because you can run the Condi lines and have them essentially be able to have aura stacking all the damn time, and it's really, really strong. Jordan said, hey, started watching your content a couple weeks ago, been hooking ever since. Keep up the great work. Just started my sky scale after doing the Griffin and Roller Beetle this weekend. Welcome in. Okay, wow, I totally dodged that, but rude. I'm glad you're having a good time. This game is tough, and I say it's tough because what you'll find yourself doing is going to play something or doing something in the game, and then you'll get caught doing other things in game. And actually, run to the center, run to the center, run to the center. Okay. Woo! Sometimes it's just better to get tossed into the tornado. Let me down. Let me down. Won't you let me down easy? Let me down easy. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get the break bar. Nice, 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 nice. Smack, smack, smack. Big damage. Big damage. I don't even know how my burning ticks are doing. Smack, smack, smack. Oh, we're dealing some good damage. Alright. I'm going to stay right here just because I don't know if the other areas are going to be able to finish them off in time. Look, watch this burning. Watch. Hey, we did it. Mom, get the camera. Okay, now I just need to get away from combat. Okay, we're up. Look at that. That went better than expected. Except now I'm falling. Just chat me in Discord, I'll show you. Problem is with Alacrity, Chrono was given between fights and lets the ball move faster for the CDs in World v. World. Phantasms, you need a target and it hurts more on the main role. I've looked at like some of the big changes, and I guess I haven't really looked at too much in World versus World. And I guess maybe that might be a fault on my end, is because I don't World v World as often as, like, say, other players do. And perhaps that's something that I should consider. And how about I just fall? How about that? Just roll it on out of there. That's how you survive those situations. Ugh. Gotta handle that better. And this has been a failure. There we go. Okay. Come on. Take me up into the heaven beam. Okay, there we go. Have you thought about hosting a fashion tournament? It would be so much fun. Listen, I'm not the person to be like doing any type of fashion in this game. As much as like I'm like, oh hey, you know, I put out a YouTube short today, kind of joking about it, and it's like, yeah, it's true, but I don't know if I know enough to be like an authority and be like, oh yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go with. No, Tony, don't die. Ride the god beam, here we go. Come on, let me up, let me up, let me up. Magic monkey. Welcome in. Hope things are well. Do. Tony, did you die? No, you didn't die. Come on, get back up here. What are you doing? Is the best with celestial gear. I'm new to the game and they only have ascended in celestial gear. I'm working on daggers now because I love the mobility with the catalyst. Oh yeah. Tony said all good and part of my rotation. Regardless of like what you choose, in my opinion, as an elementalist, as long as you have like celestial gear, you really can't go wrong. And the main reason is that, like, it's not like a warrior, where a warrior tends to lean into, we'll say, more power damage with most of the weapons. Bam! Crickety crack, there goes the Crocotoric. If you run like celestial gear, I mean, it's very seldom that you will go wrong using that type of gear. Like, there's so much that you can do as an elementalist just using Celly gear that it just kind of makes sense. And I'm running Vipers just because I like to have the extra damage and I'm comfortable with it. But if I were taking on a tougher boss, I would definitely be wearing Celestials, 100%. Yes, this game is built for those who have wandering issues. And the main reason is because you'll be stuck doing something and then you're off doing another thing. Yep, that's the beauty of this game. I logged in to do a daily PvP and then I ended up like going down this rabbit hole worth of stuff that I probably spent like an extra 45 minutes onto the game than really I needed to, because I needed to work on a video is really what it was. And then I was just like, oh hey, look at this. Oh hey, that's pretty cool. Oh hey. Should be ley line. I have to do something with the ley line, guys, right? ley infused enemy. So I just gotta find a ley infused enemy. All right, memories of Orim. We got those cooking. Mistborns. Alrighty. Chunkaronis. Perfect. Alonian Greyblade. Alrighty, let's... I guess it's gonna pop up right over here, right? Gotta wait for like a minute or two, and they pop out. Alright, so in this meantime, I am gonna go on to the next, the next part of the giveaway, next giveaway. So next giveaway is gonna be the Shimmering Aurora Staff, which is this one. Same thing. I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 100. Closest number wins it, above or below. Ready, set, go. Oh, oh, someone's one number off. Oh my god. Mr. Fate, out of respect, we'll say we don't. You already rolled your lucky fate card. Hey, there we go. Moving on. Alright, got those. Ate the food. Alright. Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12 tables. You went ahead and won it. The number was 75 and you guessed 76. That was impressive. Congratulations, you will win the Shimmering Aura Staff. Thank you to Sven for donating. I don't know where he's getting all these things, but congrats to you. I shall give you, this is like CeeLo Frag's giveaway, except it's like budget. It's like wish giveaways. It's like things that you're like, okay, I guess I can use. Like that's how my giveaways work. Yes, I was gonna say, and Sipper had it at 77, and I was like, oh, he's got it. So 12, go ahead and send me your in-game tag. You have to be NA. That's the only thing. You're NA, correct? Should probably have more rules here. Alrighty, go ahead and send me your tag. You put your tag into the chat right there. Go ahead and send that off over to you as a big congratulations. Yeah, you can type it here, or if you feel no worries. Lost saddlebags. Hopping on the loot train right now. Where's everyone else going? Okay, they're heading south. They're going to all the dragons. Everyone's got a dragon nowadays. Except for... I was going to say, is Tony flying the griffin? No, he's already there. Tony left me. What do I have on my back? It matches my gear, though. It's pretty cute. Besides your goose powers. We just did a staff giveaway, or the staff giveaway. That was all you missed. Oh, look. Oh, that's some decent burning. Got you. Oh, still put 22 in there. All right. Go ahead and send that off to you. And by the way, I don't ever really announce these giveaways just because, I don't know, it's like, I don't know that I'm giving them away until Sven sends me things. There you go. Nice little staff for yourself. Oh. Tons and tons of farming stuff here. Look at this go. Don't have any flyers yet. Very casual, too lazy, so I'm pumped for obscure simplification of it. I think a lot of people really should. Even though I recently got the sky scale, I don't feel like it's Like, I don't feel like it's devalued, you know? Like, to me, I'm not like upset or angry, like, oh, like I just worked so hard on this. And it's like, I don't feel that way. I just feel more like, hey, you know what? Like, that's cool. More players will be able to get it. Like, I don't know, mate. Oh, did I get the tag? I got the tag. Nice. Boom. Welcome to Farming Simulator. I don't get Guild Wars 2 yet, still without your PC. But if I remember correctly, you were working on that, right? Right? I might actually have to. Hey, Tony, I'm gonna go ahead and queue for a PvP match. Are you gonna join in with me? Are you okay with that? It's gonna be ranked. I gotta do my daily. Alrighty, we're joining. Oh, I think you're. It says, oh yeah, you can't do rank yet. Appreciate you hanging out, buddy. All right, here. Bam. We'll go ahead and queue for rank. I still use my hammer just because I like the burst. I think that if I messed around a little bit more, I could probably figure out a way to include dagger. Just because I think like dagger is still very, very strong. Look at that. Bam. Did we get them all? I think we got them all, right? Lane Fuse Shadow Elemental. Where the hell are you? Oh, I guess he's all the way over there. Oh, I didn't get any of the Culvers. Look at all that loot. Nope. In PvP, I see dagger to be more duelist than hammer. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Dagger is in PvP is 100%. It's meant to be more of a roamer kind of idea, especially with the catalyst and especially with just the elementalist in general. If you're sitting there with a dagger, you're essentially able to just go and run all over the place. Catalyst, you can move fast, but you hit hard. And I think it's that burst. Like, if I pull off my fire burst appropriately, I can nearly one-shot someone. If they don't pop any cooldowns or they don't pop any defensives, like, you can just cruise right through them. Okay, that's a lot I'm gonna have to go through. All right, do I have any? Okay, no, I didn't open them all. Get rid of those. Where the hell's my unidentified gear? Did I get anything good? Anything good? Nothing. Give me those sweet, sweet globs of ectoplasm. Because it's expensive as shit. Yeah, okay, we're good there. Vives just grabbed a cup. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope things are good. Just tossed a sub. I saw 1 or 2 of your videos since yesterday, and I'm around. Love your your age. Love the laid back and chilled out vibes. Keep it up. I'm just talking. I think it's crazy, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Absolutely, absolutely. Spark dropped for me when working vision. Oh, of course it did, Tony. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Congrats to you. I won't throw shade. All right, here. Look, we'll use all. It's gonna get me encumbered. Then, actually, hold on. We'll just sell these. They go for. Oh, I made 1 silver. Look at me go. Come on, get the camera. All right, so I took that piece, right? It takes a minute. Oh no, no, the queue popped. Oh no. Okay, so you go over here, sell some junk, right? Damn, oh, hold on, I'm still catching up. Commander Shepard, or Ranger still garbage here? Absolutely not. Rangers are in a great place. Not fast enough. All right, well, we're gonna have to wait until after. There we go. Rangers right now are still very, very good. They don't, they're kind of like middle of the pack. I don't think that they're very top, but I also don't think that they're like down at the bottom, you know? Like they're somewhere, they're kind of in the middle, in my opinion. All right, so let's go here. Bam, bam. All the way through. You guys can tell I've done this before. Bountiful Power, Arcane Shielding. I need Hardened Auras. We go Evasive Empowerment, Staunch Auras. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, there we go. We're good to go. We're gonna have to work through all this though. But yeah, no, Rangers still have their place. I find like even with how they're making some of their changes right now. How they're making some of their changes like right now, especially with like the Druid and how they're trying to make them like more DPS oriented. Like side node Druid was just like Selfish Thief or Kata. Go Kata. I feel like Rangers do fit a lot of niche or a lot of good uses. So like in open world, they're fantastic. They do fantastic DPS across the board. They can provide buffs. I mean, like there's a lot of things that the Druids or we'll say Rangers are capable of doing. So I wouldn't say that they're garbage. No, not in any sense. Spark drop for me. Just wait until I get another permanent bank access. Good lord. I know I've been away from the channel for a while, but congrats on getting this guy's skill. Yeah, man. Like I once I unlocked it, it was like one of those things that I can't believe I put this off for so long. What do we got? Okay, we only got 2 katas. Bringing down the hammer, folks. Well, bam. Look. And smack. I don't think that was the best choice. Now I'm immobilized. I'm just gonna step away. Did we get mid? We got mid, but we're losing home. Double kill. Smack, smack, knick knack, paddywhack. All right, so we gotta go help this this Herald. I don't know if I'll get there in time. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Someone get that dude. He has like 2 HP. See, the thing is that we won like all the fights, but we've lost the side nodes completely. What is more easy way of getting ascended trinkets? Honestly, and it was mentioned, fractals and laurels. You'll get tons of them, fairly easily and fairly quick. Honestly, if you just focus on those, and they don't usually cost a whole lot. Like that's what's crazy is that. Not enough. Couldn't hold off 2. Well, they're focused on the bell, so I guess that's not bad. I'll take that. Honestly, you can get those fairly quickly. In regards to what, any content type or PvP. Like, and I think we have an untamed on the other enemy team. If you play the untamed right, or excuse me, soul beast right, or you play any of the other, if you play any of the professions right in PvP, you can absolutely crush. Like, always 110%, you can crush. Like, they're crushing it over there. I'm gonna go and decap home, and then go join them mid. Big damage. You guys like to see it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, hey, yay, we won. Nice. There we go. Getting that as a drop is amazing. Like, and I feel like I think I got an infusion drop early on, and I think I sold it. Like, I really think that, like, if I were paying attention more appropriately, I would have been in a lot better place. I think you're gonna die over there. Maybe. I'm making my way over there. Are you holding out? All right, I'm coming. Oh, we got it. Bam. He's just gonna kite. Well done! Look at you! Very, very nice. Do. Think you're running Dagger Scepter? Yeah, you might be running Dagger Scepter. I don't know what you're running. What do we got? Oh, we got a Willy.